Please, I have a question to ask. How did Godswill Akpabio qualify to become the Senate President of Nigeria? How is Akpabio Nigeria's Senate President? Does he look like a Senate President? Does he talk like a Senate President? Does he comport himself like a Senate President? Does he act like a Senate President? How can a Senate President, how can the Senate President of Nigeria be appearing like this, be speaking like this in public? I'm ashamed to call Akpabio Nigeria Senate President. Like, I'm ashamed. In shame, can't they shame me? Look at how a Senate President is speaking.
President, because all of us feel the impact of what is happening now. But we are aware that it will be for a short while. The specific issues faced by the Niger Delta must be contained in that communique because we are going to make it available to Mr. President. The ones that need legislation will come to us. The ones that need intervention will go to NDDC. The ones that need more money will go to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I assure you that those issues will be addressed. MD, I want to thank you for what you said. You said, we are not interested in regime change. Let us own this government. Those who want to protest can protest, but let us be there eating. Am I right?
Can you imagine? Those who want to protest should go out and protest. Their own is to sit down and be eating. Our own not to dey chop. You people can go out and protest. A Senate President. You never chop belly food. The one that you have been eating, Akpabio, you never belly food. So the people that are going out to protest, those ones are not human beings. They can go out and waste their time while you will stay at home and be catching phone and be catching cruise. After all, it does not concern you. After all, you are not feeling the pains. After all, you are not the one frustrated. After all, you are not the one depressed. After all, you are not the one that doesn't have job. This is your Senate President. He is not feeling your pains. He's not interested in your protests because that day of your protest is on. He is going to be eating that day. Your Senate President. How did he qualify to be a Senate President? Are you not ashamed to call Akpabio a Senate President? Man mouth they menstruate. Man mouth in mouth they menstruate. A Senate President. Go out and protest now. We are going to be eating that day. We are going to be jollificating that day. We are going to be probably clubbing that day because I think he's used to, he understand that word club. We're going to be clubbing that day, drinking and whining that day. Why protesters are protesting because of frustration. Akpabio doesn't care. What is he doing in Niger Delta? He's going there to deceive the people as usual. You want to give Niger Delta, we are going to give you people 50,000. Look at them. They want to give 10,000 youths in Niger Delta 50,000. They only want to be giving you stipends. What is 50,000 naira? Ask Akpabio what you can do with 50,000 naira. Do you know that Akpabio was sitting in that same conference, that hall, while Asari Dokubo threatened the people that want to protest? Your Senate President. Because he wants to give 50,000 naira to Niger Delta, where oil, the states, the region, Niger Delta region that is giving Nigeria oil. They want to go, they've gone there to bribe them. They've gone there to coerce them. They've gone there to tell them why they should not join the protest because now that oil, now they feed Akpabio and his cohorts. The gold in Zamfara belongs to Zamfara. But the oil in Niger Delta region belongs to the whole Nigeria. But you see the gold that is in Zamfara is only for Zamfara people, not for Nigerians. That is why Akpabio went to Niger Delta. Please, we don't want anything to happen to this oil. This oil, is this oil that is giving us food? Is this oil that is feeding us, giving me and my family and other politicians, my politician friends? Now this oil, and I would they use feed. We don't want anything to happen to the oil. They had to go to Niger Delta to calm the people down. Tell them, don't protest, don't join them to protest. Now, while Akpabio watch, Asari dokubo threatened the people if they dare to come out to protest. You can imagine the audacity. The audacity.
Now, I want to say that I want to go to straight. We are not going to I and all those who believe in me. And those of you who are committed to the interests of the Niger Delta. we're not going to be part of any protest. It's as clear as that. If anybody have the right to protest, I also have the right to resist protest. Where your rights stop, that's where my right begins. I am anti-protest. People will say that they've given him money. That's why he's talking this way. I am now. Go take your own. Me, I don't take my own. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu won this election against all odds. No candidate had gone through the travails that President Ahmed Bola Tinubu went through to win this election. Everything was against him, and he triumphed. Wait for your turn. I want to say that I have the capacity. I'll be away, Keme. I have the capacity. If you carry your protest come near me, you will collect. Those who brought anti-SARS protest and went to Obibo, they collected from me woto. Everybody knows it. The government knows it. The security agent knows it. I gave them woto.
Have you seen how Asari, dokubo, and Akpabio gathered poor people, telling them not to go and protest? Asari, dokubo even say, if you not come protest, I will give you a woto. Try them now. Dare me now. You want protest? You want come protest? For this Niger Delta region, why they? I will give you woto. While he is threatening people, police is watching. It can only happen in a contraption. Look at the hall. It's smelling poverty. The hall where Akpabio and Asari dokubo is addressing, we are busy addressing people, threatening people why they should not go out to protest. The hall, they smell poverty, retrogression, and anger. But this is how they manage to continue enslaving people, by threatening them. If they dare to go against their wish, they go woto them. They go do them woto. Many of the people you see inside this hall, many of them are going to bed on empty stomach, no food. They have normalized poverty and slavery in the contraption they called Nigeria. Akpabio is there. He was there while Asari dokubo threatened the people. The oil they are talking about, the 50,000 naira they are talking about, they want to give to 10,000 Niger Delta youth. What is 50,000? You want to give me 50,000 naira from the oil that my father owns. The oil that flows in your land, that is what Akpabio and Asari dokubo want to give you penny, stipend from your father's money. The oil in your father's land belongs to Muhammad that is in Mina, in Niger Delta. He has oil block, oil well in your father's land. But you, from Niger Delta region, they don't born you well to get land where they dig gold for Zamfara. As a matter of fact, the gold in Zamfara belongs to Zamfara people. While oil, Niger Delta region oil belong to the whole Nigeria. Why Zamfara gold belong to Zamfara? Asari dokubo is a security guard for the oil in his own father's land. He used peso to guide oil block, oil well for Muhammad that is in Niger, that is in Mina, that is in Sokoto. They gather poor people. You want to give 50,000 naira to 10,000 Niger Delta youths. What an insult. You say you are poor, they will tell you take rice. You need electricity, take rice. They just want to be giving you penny, kobo, just to be giving you rice. Now they want to give you 50,000. Why they are giving you 50,000? It's because there is oil in your father's land. If there is no oil, they will give you 5,000 and 2,000. They are giving you 50,000. You can imagine how much they are siphoning from your father's oil. The oil in Niger Delta belongs to you, not that man in Sokoto, not Nigeria politician. Any little thing, these people are sharing money and rice. Develop Nigeria, no. People are hungry, give them rice. We need electricity, take rice. We need good road, take rice. Look at the way they are sharing back of rice. Every minute of the day, rice. Guinea cage rice, meunu. Ara rice on our moon. Look at poor people inside this hall. Look at how they look. But the people that gathered you will never be poor again. Asari dokubo will never be poor again. Akpabio, Gospel Akpabio will never be poor again. But you have signed poverty and slavery for the rest of your life. And it's going to extend to your children and your generation yet unborn, unfortunately. Asari dokubo that is threatening you, come and protest my see now. The money that he is collecting, the credit alert, where he they collect, is he giving you any of them? The other time he was castigating Tinubu, that Tinubu government is not the person I used to know before. This is not the person I used to know before.
I said, if Ahmed Bola Tinubu fails, hold me responsible. Because I have known him since 1992.
If Tinubu does not turn our life around, hold me responsible. Because your life is about to change.
This is the worst government. This is the worst government. That's the feeling of the job people. If nobody is telling you, as a friend, I will tell you, the job people feel this is the worst government. This is not the Ahmed Bola Tinubu I know.
This is not Bola Ahmed Tinubu I used to know before. Now money don't change hands. You don't start to tell you now. No, this Tinubu government, nobody will scatter it. The people that lost the election should wait in 2027. Who told these people it's all about election? The pains and the suffering of people in Nigeria, is it all about election? That people cannot eat comfortably in their houses, is it all about election? Their own is just election, 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 election. Wait till 2027 because their bank alert na their check no they bounce. Politician, they are sharing your money now. No be the oil where your papa land and they share. They are sharing the oil in your father's land. And they are telling you, don't protest. If you don't protest, nothing is still going to change. Stay in your houses. Nothing will change. All these things they are doing, all these last minute love they are showing you, is just so that people will be scared. They will not go out to do what is supposed to be done. At the end, nobody still care for you. Nobody is coming to help you. This rice, you see them sharing now, this 50,000 Akpabio is promising, it's because they don't want you to go out to protest. They are scared. They gathered poor people inside the hall, promising them what they can never fulfill. See Akpabio, see Asari dokubo. Don't protest, don't protest, don't protest. As if they care, as if they love anybody, as if they are ready to provide food, security, electricity, water, hospital for anybody. It's all charade. Nobody, they don't care. They have never cared. Slavery is your choice. Poverty is also your choice. You can choose to come out of your slavery and say no to these people once and for all. But what do I know? These people know you have power. That is why you see them running kitty kitty and kata kata. That is why you see them promising you heaven on earth. They know that anytime you start realizing or making use of your power, they might have no place to hide. They are scared of you. They know you have power. But they know you don't know the level of power you've got as a citizen of a country. When you unleash your power, no place to hide for them. So that is why you see them sharing bags of rice, promising you 10,000, 50,000, doing all sorts, even threatening you, scaring you so that you don't do what you are supposed to do, so that you don't start using your power. How many are they? How many are you? You get power, but they know you don't know your power. If you use your power, Nigeria will change overnight. I just pray you start having sense as soon as possible. I mean, ASAP. I rest my case here. Thank you for watching.